Somewhere in the bowels of a Fortune 500 bank, there exists a server so old it should qualify for a pension. It runs the legacy trading system everyone depends on and nobody understands. Everyone, that is, except one man. Nick Cuttlefish Cutter, VP of Server Systems, guarded the login credentials to that ancient beast the way a dragon guards gold it doesn't even spend. He kept them on a single sticky note in a locked drawer inside his office, behind a door he closed even when he was alone eating a sandwich. "It's not a password," Cutter liked to say, ink black eyes gleaming with the joy of a man who'd found his life's purpose in being the only person who could reboot a Tuesday. "It's institutional memory." What Cutter called institutional memory, everyone else called a hostage situation. Every outage, every audit, every 2 a.m. panic call funneled through Cutter, who'd stroll in 45 minutes late, sigh like Atlas setting down the world and say, "Why bother to do what someone else can do for me?" Then he'd fix it in 90 seconds and bill it as heroism. Vincent de Cordoba had watched this circus for 3 quarters and had run out of patience somewhere around quarter 2. "This is not tribal knowledge," he announced to Gina Beasley over coffee that tasted like it had also been hoarded since the Clinton administration. "This is a man cosplaying as a server room shaman." Gina, who could turn any 40-slide catastrophe into one sentence a CEO would actually remember, nodded slowly. The problem isn't Cutter's knowledge. It's that he's made knowing into a personality. Enter Mark Manchu Hamansi, who overheard this conversation while stress-eating pretzels near the vending machine, arms already gesturing like he was hailing 3 cabs simultaneously. "You're telling me," he said, "that this whole legacy system just logs stuff? Like, publicly, time-stamped?" "Every transaction," Vincent said. "Cutter's just the only one who bothered to map what the logs mean." Manchu's eyes lit up. "So nobody reverse-engineered the actual system? They just trust the guy with the sticky note?" "Correctamundo," said Gina. Manchu disappeared for the weekend. Not vacation disappeared. Code disappeared. The kind where a man survives on cold pizza and the electric thrill of solving a puzzle nobody asked him to solve. He pulled every public log file the legacy system spat out, cross-referenced timestamps, mapped error codes to actual functions, and by Sunday night had built, no exaggeration, a beautifully dumb little app that did everything Cutter's precious sticky note did, except it had a UI a raccoon could use. Monday morning, Cutter strolled into the war room status meeting 45 minutes late as tradition demanded, ready to perform his signature move, the total clown shoe hand flap of mock helplessness, followed by a slow, dramatic reveal that only he could save the day. Instead, he found Manchu already standing at the front of the room, arms wide enough to hail a cab from across the Hudson. "Ladies, gentlemen, Cuttlefish," Manchu began, clicking to a slide that simply read, "It was never magic, it was logs. I present to you the Manchu Reboot Companion. 1 click, no sticky note required." He demoed it live. The room watched, stunned, as a system that had held the entire trading floor hostage for years got diagnosed and restarted by an app built over a weekend with pretzel dust still on the keyboard. Cutter's face did something extraordinary. A full-body total clown shoe flap, except this time it wasn't a signal, it was pure involuntary panic. That data is proprietary institutional? It's a public log file, Nick," Vincent said, dropping the F-bomb with the elegance of a man uncorking a very old Barolo. "You've been guarding a effing spreadsheet like it was the Ark of the Covenant." Gina delivered the killing blow with her usual 1-sentence precision. "Turns out the Emperor's tribal knowledge had no clothes, just a login screen."